kicks to Booker. Six to shoot. Fires for three. That's good. Booker's got 6. For the Mavs, and that 70% shooting from 12 feet and in. A lot of dirt, high posts, and push shots from their guards will do that.
It isn't the most efficient shot by analytics, but there is a lot to be had in the mid-range. If teams only protect the 3 and the rim, you can feast on them with the little short push shots, and the Mavs did that last season.
Here's Booker, following the score by Dallas. Goodwin passes to Lure. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Barea kicks to Matthews. Offensive rebound Mavericks. The shot's good from McGee.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Suns leading by 5. Dishes it to Lure. The feed to Chandler from 13. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Nowitzki a screen. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And now just a 3-point Phoenix lead.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now here's Goodwin. Defense right on him. That's good from Chandler on the assist by Goodwin. Chandler's got his second bucket of the night.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Barea with it, and it's Knight picking him up. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And we've seen Dallas just be fantastic since the start. Of the new millennium, year in and year out, they seem to always win 50 games. Hit that mark again last season.
Phoenix making some changes. Aldridge comes in for Chandler. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Booker. Then for the Mavericks, Pachulia. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. Chandler Parsons comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Darren Williams is subbed in for J.J. Barea. Suns leading by 3. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle was saying to the team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Nowitzki. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here's Knight. Darren Williams picking up that last basket. Here's Aldridge, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
They set the screen. Nowitzki right side. Fades back. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got his second basket of the game.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Outside, Felton. Nowitzki sets a screen for Felton. On the wing, Williams. Again, Williams missing.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Can't get it to go. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Parsons attacking down low. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Darren Williams.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. And sometimes you just can't get around your defender there. You got to hit him with that high top fade.
Nowitzki with the screen on Knight. It's Williams with the drive. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And Dirk Nowitzki last season, I felt like the first time we saw real signs of wear and tear from all the years of him playing. His field goal percentage, points per game, rebounds, all off his career averages. And that said, though, he's still a crafty, dangerous guy to have to go up against.
And that one falls for Nowitzki. Going back to Nowitzki, his value at this point of his career cannot be measured by stats alone.
Exactly, and that's what wasn't there last year, that great team of guys around him, because that's really when he's at his very best. He can still fill it up fast, and he's one of the smartest players in the league, too.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Lenz checked in for Aldridge. Mirza Teletovic comes in for John Lewis. Captain Clutch, he's checked in for Archie Goodwin. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Knight. Mavericks trail by 3. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And he gets it to go. Felton has got his first 2 points of the night.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And the basket good. 18 points for Captain Clutch.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And that one's good. 9 points for Deron Williams. Here's Rondo. 2 on the clock. That one a little long. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Suns lead by 2. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm here with Brandon Knight. And Brandon, how do you break down this game so far and what you guys need to do in the second half?
We're moving the ball really well right now and, really finding an open man. So, I got to congratulate my team in the first half just on, moving the ball and really playing unselfish. But the main thing is getting stops, and it's going to come down to getting stops to win this game.
All good things to sustain for the second half, Brandon. Thank you so much. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin, with their largest deficit of the period being 6. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
Well, one place they had the edge was on the offensive boards. They converted those extra possessions into points. Nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than forcing a miss and then giving up a second attempt. The offensive glass is going to pay big dividends for them.
And looking at Dallas, Shaq, your thoughts?
Their defense is getting flat out embarrassed. Embarrassed, however you say it, Ernie. I realized they had to deal with a team who was red hot most of the first half, but that's an excuse. You know what? They got to be aggressive. They got to step up on that D. They got to prevent that. They need more effort, Ernie.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
And now, your Suns. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Captain Clutch. He has 18 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
No doubt, Clark. They'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples.
PJ Tucker is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And there's Captain Clutch. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Len in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And guys, with the Suns last year, it wasn't a full return to that 7 seconds or less era, but it was pretty close. And the Suns were right at the top in terms of pace of play.
Here's Captain Clutch. Clock at 6. Rondo against Williams. Another miss by Rondo. Well, as our listeners and our viewers know, we love analytics, and pace is how many possessions you see during an average game. The Suns were close, Clark, to 100.
Yeah, only the Rockets and you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really, in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Aldridge, no one around him, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And for LaMarcus Aldridge, always praised for his terrific shooting, his rebounding, as we know, Greg, has always been fantastic. Over the past 2 seasons, he's averaged double-digit boards.
And that's why so many teams wanted him in this last free agency period. His ability to put points on the board as well as clean the boards. What a deadly combination.
Dallas calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
J.J. Barea is checked in for Darren Williams.
You know, on the topic of Aldridge's rebounding, I mean, he doesn't do it by banging people around. He does it with positioning, timing, and length. And you can say that about most of his game. Quietly, effective, and impactful.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Tucker. Rondo drives in. Misses from short range.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. And guys, going back to Aldridge, last season was a difficult one for him. He had the torn ligament in his left thumb, but still fought through it to become the Blazers' all-time leader in rebound.
Rondo with the ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. He dishes it to Tucker. Aldridge against Nowitzki. No good off the front iron. The Mavericks trailing. Nobody near Parsons. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Barea's got 3 assists in the game. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Captain clutch, and there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. Knight comes in for Rajon Rondo. And Dallas with a change here, too. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. For the lead, Parsons' shot is off. Phoenix has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. What a year for the Suns in terms of transactions. Started the season with Dragic and Thomas on the roster and moved them both, Clark, at the deadline.
And, you know, most folks saw the Dragic trade coming after his disagreements with the team. The Thomas trade was a bit of a surprise, though.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. From deep. No good. Good D by Matthews. McGee sets the pick for Matthews. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Phoenix. Mirza Toledo